Well, I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day. Well, I saw that Mr. Rolling wake up to cover way with a circle, the unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told that Undertaker, please drive slow. With that body you are holding, well, I hate to see her go. With a circle, the unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will I follow what's behind me, trying to hold up and be brave? But I could not have my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle, the unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will I follow what's behind me, trying to hold up and be brave? But I could not have my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. With a circle, the unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. With a circle, the unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Lord, here I am again, down on my knees in prayer. Lord, you promised me that you'd always be.
Too slow there, Mickey.
I'm wrong key. He's doing good.
Lord, here I am, down on my knees in prayer. Lord, you promised me that you'd always be there. Now there's the mountain up ahead that I can't see. strength to climb. For if you move each mountain, I might grow weaker every time. Just as your son Jesus took his cross to Calvary's hill, Lord, don't move that mountain, that I might better do your will. Now if there were no mountains, Lord, I might forget to pray. And if there were no trials, Lord, I might even stray. But I know the higher the mountain, Lord, the sweeter the victory. So Lord, ever remind me that you walk beside of me. Lord, don't move that mountain, just give me strength to climb. For if you move each mountain, I might grow weaker every time. And just as your son Jesus took his cross on Calvary's hill, Lord, don't move that mountain, that I might better do your will. Lord, here I am, down on my knees in prayer. Lord, you promised me that you'd always be there. Now there's a mountain above me that I can't seem to climb. But Lord, I'm praying for the strength to try it one more time. Lord, don't move that mountain, just give me strength to climb. For if you move each mountain, I might grow weaker every time. Just as your son Jesus took his cross on Calvary's hill, Lord, don't move that mountain, that I might better do your will. Now if there were no mountains, Lord, I might forget to pray. And if there were no trials, Lord, I might even stray. But I know the higher the mountain, Lord, the sweeter the victory. Oh Lord, ever remind me that you walk beside of me. mountain, I might grow weaker every time. And just as your son Jesus took his cross up Calvary's hill, Lord, don't move that mountain, then I might better do your will.
Oh, yes, God.
Zacchaeus.
Slick tongue sang one week. Yeah, feel about it.
They asked old Lazarus, can you explain how man can be dead and then live again? Well, that's just insane. Lazarus said, boy, I heard a voice. It spoke life to me, and they set me free when he called my name. He called my name. I heard his voice. He called my name. I made my choice. I knew my life would never be the same after he called. After he called, when he called my name. They asked Zacchaeus, can you tell us about Jesus? In a sycamore tree, I climbed up to see the Lord pass away. But the Savior called out, today I'll stay at your house. So I took him in, he forgave all my sin, and he called my name. He called my name. I heard his voice. He called my name. I made my choice. I knew my life would never be the same after he called. After he called, and he calls your name.
Nikki, I was sitting there this afternoon reading my Bible, and this thought came across my mind. What it would really be like if God hadn't come into my life and made me the person I am today. I look at my other sisters and brothers and all, and it's just a cold, dark road that they're walking down. And I feel like I walk in sunlight, love, and joy. And I wouldn't ever want to go down that road I wouldn't never want to turn back, that's for sure.
Amen.
And I just hope in some small way that the Lord can show me how to talk to them and get the point across before I'm taken out of this world. I'll soon be 69 years old. I mean, you know, that's not real old, but in my health condition it is. And
What'd you say, Mickey?
I just want to reach out and touch them. And that's like with my husband. I have got him to where he talks about the Bible with me. And even this morning, he asked, you know, about church. Have a good time. You know, what the message was about and all. And slowly, he is listening and asking questions. And I want him in church with me so bad. But that's between him and God.
Amen.
But at least he's asking the questions now. And I can't get the rest of my family to even listen. So I just want the Lord to use me in some way. I don't want them to all die lost. Now they know the Lord because we was all raised up in the same family. Mom and Dad took us to Good Springs Church. Every time we had church. We walked, but we went to church. So they know about the Lord. But instead they sit back and say, well, everything that happened in my life was Mom and Dad's fault, or it was somebody else's fault. Well, I run off at 16 and got married. It was Dad's fault. And it wasn't. I mean, these people have to take responsibility for their own life. And it's going to take God to do that. It's going to take them wanting and hungering for that knowledge for them to even open up their minds. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm beating my head against a rock or something. But I still say the words. You know, I still try. And I will until the day the Lord calls me home. I'm not going to give up because I feel like that's what the Lord's kept me around for. Just to aggravate them. And if I can reach one, even if that one is just my husband, if I can get him in church, I mean, y'all see me shout all over his church when I walk through that door. I would be the happiest person in this church. Well, we're all happy, but I mean, to me, it would be a miracle. That's what it's going to take, a miracle. And it's going to be God's miracle because I can only do so much. But when I see all of these people sitting around in darkness and they don't even want the sunshine to come in. I got one sister that sits in her house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with all the windows blanked out, doors closed, and never goes out of the house. But it's all somebody else's fault. I said, if you would open up these windows and let God in, you know, she says, no, it's just depression. Well, that's the deal. But she didn't throw me out this time. So maybe I'm making headway a little way. She didn't open no windows or nothing, but she didn't throw me out. But I'm going to keep trying. As long as the Lord leaves me here, I'm going to keep trying.
Standing somewhere in the shadows, you'll find Jesus. He's the friend who always somewhere in the shadows you'll find Jesus. He's the friend who always cares and understands. Standing somewhere in the shadows you will find him, and you'll know him by the nail prints in his hand. As the storms of life overshadow and life lost attraction for you, as the dreams that you cherish been broken, is your soul filled with bitterness too? Standing somewhere in the shadows you'll find Jesus. He's the friend who always cares and understands. Standing somewhere in the shadows you will find him, and you'll know him by the nail prints in his hand. As the storms overshadow your sunshine and life lost attraction for you, as the dreams that you cherish been broken, is your soul filled with bitterness too? Standing somewhere in the shadows you'll find Jesus. He's the friend who always cares and understands. Standing somewhere in the shadows you will find him, and you'll know him by the nail prints in his hand. Sister Ruby, come sing for us.
You sang my favorite song. I love that song, Nick. I praise the Lord for being here tonight. It's been good to me. I'm going to sing another hymn, Nick. If I can find it here, I'll forget it. Lord, it's just another hill that I'm climbing. Lord, it's just another in for Marilyn, you know, and Sister Geneva. Whether y'all know it or not, I know Marilyn's going through a lot. She's under a lot of strain. And Geneva needs our prayer, but Marilyn needs our prayers bad. I know what she's going through. And I'd like to stand in for prayer, and y'all pray as I stand in for Geneva and Marilyn, because I know they both need it, but I know Marilyn.